RB4 device. The device is designed for air and water distribution in surface and mining workplaces. The RB4 device is intended for air supply of a set of 2 hammers VK23 and a support VP 600-1200. Furthermore, the device also ensures the supply of rinsing water for drilling in mining or enclosed spaces. The device is connected to the compressed air pipe minimum 5 and maximum 12 meters in front of the hammer we want to lubricate with it. For commissioning, it is necessary: unscrew the plug marked in red and pour in the prescribed oil. Unscrew the plug for the individual outlets and set the required amount of oil for the device by turning the screw. The quantity required for the device is specified in the operating instructions. After adjustment, it is necessary to return the plug and tighten everything with a wrench. For the connection to the RS, make sure that the quick coupling is no longer worn. If so, we will replace it immediately. The connection must be tightened on both locks. After connecting the hoses, it is necessary to check all connections and tighten them. The air must be released slowly to avoid a pressure shock. s.r.o 6 set. The device is designed for air distribution and water separation in surface workplaces. The s.r.o 6 set is intended for air supply with a set of 2 hammers, 3 pieces of SK hammers, or 1 piece of VK 1735 hammers, including the VP 600-1200 support. The set is connected to the compressed air pipe, minimum 5 and maximum 12 meters, in front of the hammer we want to lubricate with it. For commissioning, it is necessary: unscrew the plug marked in red and pour in the prescribed oil. Adjust the amount of oil specified in operating instructions with the adjusting screw. Close all taps and connect hoses, including air supply. For the connection to the RS, make sure that the quick coupling is no longer worn. If so, we will replace it immediately. The connection must be tightened on both locks. Check the tightening of all screw connections and slowly pressurize the kit. When the inlet tap is opened, the condensate drain closes. Drilling hammer VK and drilling support VP. Pneumatic drilling hammer VK is included in the category of hand hammers for light to heavy drilling hammers and is used for drilling boreholes for blasting work in rocks of various hardnesses, especially in mines, road and railway construction, and so on. Minimum borehole diameter is 25 mm, up to maximum borehole diameter is 45 mm. Borehole length from of 250 mm up to a maximum length of 1200 mm. The type of rock drilled must always be taken into account. Drill supports are used in conjunction with manual pneumatic drilling hammers, adapted for drilling from a pneumatic support. For example, VK19, VK23, VK29, 35, and so on. The product can be used in an environment with an increased risk of methane explosion, with restriction according to national regulations. The extension length is approximately 2/3 of the length of the drill support. The length of drilling supports supplied by Permon are 600, 800, 1000, and 1200. Preparation of VK hammer and VP support for drilling. First, check the tightening of all screw connections on both the hammer and the supply hoses. Insert the drill rod into the hammer and attach the hammer to the drill support. Before attaching the hoses, briefly clean each one by blowing and attaching to the given fitting. Tighten the joint well by tapping. When connecting to the quick coupling, make sure that the quick coupling is no longer worn. If so, we will replace it immediately. The connection must be tightened on both locks. Check that both the hammer and the support are turned off by the trigger lever. Slowly release the air and pressurize the device. Hammer drilling. Adjust the drilling support with the reduction valve to the neutral position and put the main start lever in the on position, extension. Drill the hammer with short starts and then full operation is possible. By adding on the reduction valve on the support, a smooth pressure and the feed of the hammer into the borehole is ensured. For a possible short-term interruption of the pressure and release of the hammer during the transition through faults in the drilled material, a relief valve on the upper part of the reduction valve is intended. After it is compressed, the air is blown off and the pressure is interrupted.